Welcome to the Luxury Promise YouTube channel, where we talk about everything luxury, including what bags are the best investment pieces, some of our favourite personal bags, and meeting the team behind a Luxury Promise. I'm Sabrina.
And I'm Grace.
And we are going to show you some of the top investment handbags, which are investment pieces, but also available at Luxury Promise to buy as well.
Yep, I will tag all of the listings down below, so you can click on the links and you can purchase any of the bags that you see in this video today from our website. First up, we have the Chanel classic flap in the size jumbo in caviar leather with silver hardware. This bag is an absolute classic, as we always stress on our Instagram how much of a classic bag this is. You have the double flap as well, and you have the beautiful red interior that Chanel do. I absolutely love the inside of this bag. I love the detailing. I think the red against the black is amazing. This bag is very durable because of the caviar leather. The silver hardware against the black, it makes it subtle. You can use it day and night. I would personally use this as like a day-to-day bag for work, but again, you can use this of an evening as well. These bigger size bags are actually coming back into fashion, aren't they? We've
noticed a comeback for big bags.
There is a new trend coming. Smaller bags are starting to I mean, people are starting to wear bigger bags, so this is definitely an investment piece. Any Chanel bag is an investment piece, but we would suggest sticking with the classics such as the jumbos, the classic flaps, the boy bag, which we'll show you soon as well. But yeah, this is one of the
I think generally the rule of thumb is anything that's a classic that's always going to be reproduced isn't affected by fast fashion, and that's what makes this a brand more investable, more durable, sustainable. So I mean, this around, I think back in the day when I was in my 20s, same age as Grace, it was around £1,800. They now retail for around £5,000. So there's been in 10 years time, if you owned one of these and you're deciding to sell it now, they sell for about £3,400 to even £4,000 in the secondary market. So you'll definitely be making either your money back or making money on top of it, depending on whether you kept it in good condition with the box and papers, and this comes with everything, right?
Yeah, it does.
So it's
it's we always tell our customers it's so important to keep receipts, dust bags, box, keep your bags in as best condition as you can, because then that's the way that you make the most money out of your bags. So
yeah, people want the experience of opening up a bag like they've got it from the store, so they will pay a premium to have the box and to open it and to have that that experience when you're unboxing. Like, I love watching unboxing because I'm literally like, what's in the box? Like, it's an excitement. So I think retaining that excitement, and you can see, look, it's retained its structure. It's like when you're buying luxury, you're really paying for the craftsmanship. And what I love about Chanel as well is the history of the bag. So like the burgundy lining inside is from the orphanage that Coco Chanel was in. It reminds her of that, and the same with the pleating. There's like, inside they have like a zipper for where she used to hide her love notes. There's so many little stories and history behind each of the bag, which makes it even more special. So I don't get any more love notes, but Grace, I'm sure you get plenty now.
I wish.
So since we're on the classics, I'm going to go with this beautiful black beauty, which is a Hermes Kelly Celia in a size 25. And what a Celia means is that the stitching is on the outside, and typically you see the Kelly in two forms, which is the Celia version, which is like this, or the stitching in the inside where they literally flip the bag inside out, and that becomes the retourné, but my French is not great. But I love this because it is actually very rare in this leather, which is like a box Swift leather, and it's quite rare to get the stitching on the outside on this side. Like Grace said before, the silver hardware, well, this is palladium hardware against black. I really love it. It's really subtle. It makes it a lot more cooler,
more casual.
More casual. I just think it just gives it. I mean, I love both hardwares. If you can have the option of owning both, too bad, two different hardwares, and that's always a bonus. But the Hermes Kelly, you literally make money from the minute that you own it. So if you purchase an Hermes Kelly from the store, which say if you purchase this and you're lucky enough to get on the wish list or be off or have a relationship with Hermes and you're given a black Kelly 25 with silver palladium hardware, then you will be purchasing it around £7,000 and you could be instantly selling it for around £13,000 to £14,000 within 30 seconds of literally paying for the bag, and you literally can walk out and sell it for this in the resale market. The same, it comes in the secondary market. This resells for about £12,000 used, but it's been kept in really good condition with the box, like you said before. Always keep your box, always keep the dust bag, and also it comes with the key and the clochette, so it comes with everything. So again, you get that same experience, and I just think that an Hermes Kelly or a Birkin or a Constance is a better investment than stocks in gold. It's something I personally believe in, and I think once you can get to the opportunity of purchasing a bag which you get to love and look classic and chic, but also an investment piece.
Yeah. I think as well, I love, as you said, the silver against the black is very subtle, but because it's an Hermes Kelly, it's not subtle in itself.
Yeah,
if you know what Hermes is and you know what a Kelly is, then you can recognise that this bag is an amazing piece. It is a piece of art. This is considered as artwork and an investment. Hermes is the king of investment, so the Kelly 25 is one of the best, I would say.
Yeah. And that's a good point about art, because really these bags are made from artisans which have been trained for years and years before they even stitch even a bag charm. So the craftsmanship involved in an Hermes Birkin or any Hermes product is amazing. It's all handmade. It takes around 48 hours to construct. So you are really buying something that can last you a lifetime. And Hermes also offer the spa. So what I really love about it, if you do damage your bag, for example, I don't know, you punctured a hole in the side of your bag, you could go to Hermes and they would replace the side panel for you from there. I mean, it takes a few months, but I mean, I purchased recently an vintage Hermes Kelly dart. I took it to the Hermes spa, like the plate had come off and they brought it back like brand new. Yeah, it even smelt new, so I don't know how they did that. So they did a recondition and replaced the plate as well. So you really are buying what they say is a bag for family generations, and it can be passed on, and you're giving a good investment piece. Like, if I could be given Hermes Kellys all day long, I would definitely be doing it.
Yeah.
So this beauty is available online, so you can, as Grace said, she'll link the products.
All the products will be tagged below.
Yeah. So that's our beauty for today.
Okay, next up we have another classic. This is the Hermes Birkin 30 in the colour E-taupe. And I love the contrast stitching on this as well. So we'll show you guys close-ups in a minute. The stitching on this bag is a beautiful cream colour, and the bag, again, the colour E-taupe is one of the most popular Hermes colours. It's in the palladium hardware. This bag is amazing. As we've previously spoken about Hermes, Hermes is the king of investment. If you want to make money, Hermes is the way to do it. The Birkin 30 is one of the most popular sizes. Personally, I love the Birkin 30. I think it's great for any occasion. You can wear it in the evening or in the day. I think it's amazing for any type of woman. I think it's the perfect size for myself and Sabrina. Yeah. We both have very different lifestyles, but I think the B30 is suitable for everyone. And different I think this bag is perfect for everyone. As we've previously spoken about with the Kelly, the Birkin is the same. You purchase the bag in store and you leave and you immediately make money from this bag. They go up in price. Well, it's yearly, right?
Yeah.
So Hermes prices go up every year, which means if you own an Hermes bag, the resale value will also go up if the prices in store are going up too. You love this colour, don't you?
Yeah, and Grace loves khaki tones.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, this is amazing. This is such a nice neutral tone. Again, it would go with what I'm wearing today, and it would also go with what Sabrina's wearing. I think with Hermes, personally, I would buy neutral tones because you know that neutral tones go with more. So if you are looking to buy Hermes and wear it, then neutral tones are, I think, the more sensible route. Again, the bright colours are amazing, but the neutral tones they suit everyone and they suit every occasion. So the E-taupe is a very famous colour. Our customers love this colour, don't they? This bag is It's absolutely beautiful.
It's one of the most sought after colours in Hermes, and what I love about Hermes is that it has undertones.
Yeah.
So in certain lights they look different. It's so hard when we're taking photographs. Well, Grace is always, you can see always on her Instagram taking photos. It's so hard to capture the colour. So it has brown undertones with khaki and grey colour. So sometimes it looks grey in some light, sometimes, which is perfect because if you're wearing a certain colour in an outfit and you want to bring out the colour of the bag, you can change it with the outfit and vice versa. So that's what I really love about the Hermes bag, and you can't ever go wrong with a classic colour. Although I do think with bright colours, if you pick up a bright colour, you may not have that bag in production the next year. So these colours are always consistently in you'll always be able to get taupe, black or gold. They're the classic colours of Hermes. So if you're looking for a piece or investment piece that you're not going to go wrong for, because colours you need to actually understand if it's a repeat, if it's going to be reproduced again, how is the demand for that colour. So right now Vert Cricket is probably, for example, you can purchase the Vert Cricket for around £7,000 and they're reselling in the market for around £16,000, the Kelly 25. So
we went to look at it, didn't we?
Yeah.
It's absolutely a stunning colour. It's
such
amazing.
a nice colour.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big fan of greens generally, but that colour is like a pastel green. So yeah, again, it really depends on the demand of the colour at the time. Whereas if you go for a bag that's always in demand, it's like economics basically.
Yeah. So if you was to say now, what would be the most sensible colours to go towards if you wanted to make the most money? Which colours would you say?
I'd always say neutrals.
Yeah. But what about like pinks, blues, greens?
Yeah, for me, I love pinks because pinks are they're not always produced, and you may never get a chance to get that bag colour again. So if you missed the boat on a black one year, there is a chance you'll get that bag again next year because it's going to be reproduced. Whereas if you missed a boat on a pink or Vert Cricket, for example, this year, you may never get that colour bag again. So one of my favourite neutrals I went for was a green Moet, and that when I got that, I was like, I need the green Moet, which is like a seagull grey. And when I got that, and they no longer produce that colour anymore. So it really depends on how far you're on in your collection or investment. But they're all investments, you can't go. Murakami Speedy, which is a real classic. Well, it's a real classic because it's a Speedy. I think all Louis Vuitton Speedies and Neverfulls are bags which are reproduced year on year. So you're always going to make good money from a LV Speedy or a Neverfull. So if you purchased a like a Speedy in the the 1980s, for example, would have paid around a few £100, like £180 for it, and now you'd be paying like £700-800 for that same bag, and in the secondary market that bag is worth around £400 or £500. So just the Speedy in itself is an investment piece. But what makes this Speedy more and extra special is that it's designed by Murakami, which was a Japanese artist, so it's a collaboration. So you'll never be able to get this Speedy again, and it really is.
So fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Love it.
It's rainbows. Rainbow colours are really in at the minute. So right now, this is a bag which is really, like you said before, art.
Yeah.
So it was a collaboration with artists. So Louis Vuitton are known for collaborating with the likes of Supreme, Murakami. So when they do those collaborations and they are gone, those pieces are worth typically a lot more. And this has actually been revived again for the likes of someone like Kylie Jenner, and Huda Beauty, for example, has worn it with hers. So they've revived the bag, and it really is a real investment. And what you can see, like, this is over a good 5-8 years old, and it's still maintained its shape. It's still I like when the patina goes darker on Louis Vuitton.
My favourite thing about Louis Vuitton is the way that the leather, is it called patina? I love the effect that has when it goes slightly darker. I think it looks amazing. And for me personally, obviously me and Sabrina are at different ages. Sabrina has an amazing Hermes collection, but for me, I'm 21. I don't have the money to spend on a Birkin or a Kelly. So if I can spend my money on something like this and know that in a few years' time, this is a bag that I personally would wear, so I know that I can wear this bag, and in a few years' time, when I am ready to start my Hermes collection, hopefully one day, that I can sell this and it's still an investment piece. So I think if you are of a slightly younger age, or you don't quite have the budget to spend on Hermes, then think pieces like this. You've got the Louis Vuittons and obviously the Chanels as well. They are of a slightly lower price range, and again, you're still shopping smart and sustainably because you can make money off of these items still. So if you are looking to build a collection, a bag collection, it doesn't just have to be Hermes, which is why we wanted to show everyone today that Louis Vuitton and Chanel are just as good as investments as Hermes as well.
Yeah. So yeah, you've got a wide range, and you can.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to start with pieces that you know later on, if you change your mind that you're not really using anymore, then you can always use that money towards the next bag. And you're all, like you said, shopping smart and sustainable. I just love this piece. It's a real treasure, a real art piece of artwork.
Next up, we have one of my favourite current pieces of our selection of bags at the moment. We have the Chanel boy bag in a cream leather with gold hardware, but the chain on this bag is it's like a matte. It has like a matte finish, so it's a special edition. And this is a small.
Yeah.
This is a small, and I love the way that the leather on this bag is slightly distressed from previous wear. I think bags like this are very durable. I think the colour is amazing because it's obviously it's a statement bag, but the leather is supposed to age and it's supposed to look distressed like this. So I think if you're using this bag on a regular basis, then the way that the leather ages is like
it's natural.
It's natural. Yeah, exactly. So it just adds to the effect. So a lot of people worry, like when they're investing in pieces, can I wear this bag still? Can I still enjoy the bag? With this, you can, because of the way that the leather ages. It's all part of the finished look of the leather. So yeah, this bag is absolutely stunning, and I love the size as well. I think the size is amazing. Size. The boy's always been such a classic.
Yeah. So that was it. So the original classic is the Chanel classic flap, and then they then brought out the 2.5. Well, the 2.55 first, and then also the boy. So what I also like about this is that it features the interlocking chain here, which you see also on the Chanel handbag. You can see the interlocking chain, and it's featured on the bag. So this is actually a classic, but also a limited edition, and they retail for around £4,000. So it's one of the pricier boy bags, but this is around £2,450. So if you're purchasing this, it's something that will hold value because it's reproduced again and again, and you're getting it for a great price. And like you said, because it has that distressed look finish, you can actually use it and enjoy it even if it gets a bit of wear and tear. And yeah, it's such a great versatile bag, which we always really love when we can make lots of use out of a bag.
Yeah, again, like I said, from someone of a slightly younger age, I think the boy bag is a great investment piece. I think the style is amazing. I love the chunky chains. Chunky chains are completely up my style, so I absolutely love this bag, and I think if you can invest in a piece like this, it's amazing. I love it.
And what I really like about it as well is you can wear it on the run, so you can wear it crossbody. I'm a mum of 3 boys, so I like to have a bag, have my hands free. So if you're looking to look good while you're on a school run, which is not always easy, is a Chanel boy bag would be a perfect addition, and also, like you said, an investment piece. So yeah. So next up, we have a classic Chanel flat bag in lambskin, which is in the size small. I absolutely love lambskin, although I know it's one of those leathers which it gets easily scratched, but I love the smooth, buttery finish. Like it has that. I love the texture on the lambskin leather, and also as well with the silver hardware, it's almost like a Ruthenian finish. So it's got kind of a different finish, which it shine like the black leather shines onto the silver hardware. As you can see here how it looks different on the black finish. So I don't know, it gives that extra pop.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is much more durable. This is more casual, more daytime. And then the lambskin, I think where it's shiny and it has that like glossy finish, I think it makes the bag more dressy and more special occasion.
And also, look, when you have an expensive handbag, in my opinion, if you're looking for a bag to throw around and go crazy with, then these aren't the bags, except for maybe Louis Vuitton is a good bag to have, where you can actually throw it around. It's built by trunk masters, designed for travel, then that's a great bag. But typically, if you have a Chanel handbag or a Hermes handbag, you are going to be enjoying it and
Yeah.
using it, but you're going to be a bit careful unless you're just not, you're very carefree, then that's amazing. But typically people are, you know, the previous owner was really careful with this bag. They've kept it with its box, they kept it with the dust bag, so they really looked after it. So I think most owners would be able to do that.
Yeah.
And this retailed for around £1,200 about 12, 13 years ago, and now they're retailing around the £4,000 mark. So again, it's gone up in value. If you're looking for a good bag, which is a good evening bag, a good day bag, then this. I hope you enjoyed our video, and if there's any other videos that you'd like to know more about, then please leave a message below or a comment below, and we'll make sure that we can get that filmed out for you next time. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and click the like button, give us a thumbs up,
Yeah.
and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.